Yeah, so what I'm really interested in is how winning affects the valuation of a team.
Okay.
I'm super
Uh,
interested in that, and because
okay,
we've been talking about this with Minnesota,
or
the
OKC.
valuation. Yeah, yeah, yes,
Yeah, because I
yes.
don't give a damn if they won 80 games. It can't be worth more than Billy. That whole city ain't even built up. I'm being dead serious. It's funny, but
I
it's
think
not.
they're getting a new arena. I think though.
Yeah, bro, but I was just there 2 years ago, bro. It looked like the bomb went off again in that motherfucker, G. And I'm not being like bogus. I'm being dead serious. Like, bro, there's a whole block missing. Like it's Detroit. Like
We can't put that.
you can't put it there, but it's crazy. I'm like, bro, like, is nobody gonna notice this whole block is missing? But keep
Yeah,
going.
but because I understand your point on OKC, but the valuations for the Kansas City Chiefs is different now that they're winning too. You know,
Yeah, but man,
and that's just very similar.
I guess, bro, and you're absolutely right, bro. But that city still, Kansas City is a little bit more advanced than OKC, and that matters. That
Agreed.
matters a lot. It's a different part of the Midwest. Shout out to the Midwest. The Midwest
But
is
what's
those
in Buffalo? What's in Buffalo, New York?
that nigga with a shotgun, Josh Allen. And bro, they've won 4 championships from back in the day. Now you can argue that might be a good comparison because they argue they had the best QB
Yeah.
of all time. What's buddy name? Jim Kelly, Jim Ryan, Tim Allen, Tim Ryan.
Jim Kelly.
All
Jim
white
Kelly.
QBs got like the same 5 different names. You know what I mean? But keep going.
Jim Joe.
Jim,
Steve.
Joe, Namath, Steve, Aaron,
Yeah. Yeah.
Matt. You know what I mean?
Matt.
Matt. It was like 8 Matt starting QB at one point in the NFL. I'm like, God damn, G.
Damn, why am I
But
drawing a blank on his name? Oh, Tom.
Tom, bro, that's hilarious. Oh, you mean Tom? Tom who? Tom, who you talking about? Tom Brady. You sound like a quarterback. But anyway, granted, bro, I definitely agree with that, G. I think if like Buffalo and those type teams really get it cracking, I think Oklahoma City could too. But then you compare it to what's up the road from there as well, which was Memphis. And at what level was Memphis in that sense, especially during those grind city times? Like we've been to the city of Memphis, and it was like them 20,000 people showed up from an hour and a half out. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then we grabbed our chingies and looked both ways before we got on the bus. You know what I'm saying?
That was some good. That was some good wings. That was some
Yeah,
good wings.
some good wins. Yeah, they do their
That was some
thing.
good wings.
I appreciate them always being there. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Those
But
are some
do
good
you
wings.
think OKC can ever be cracking at that level? And they had James, Russ, and KD there, and it wasn't like
No,
they ain't bring their toys or they swag or they tried to get it cracking now. They tried to
it's
do it.
always cracking in that arena though. I know that.
It's
KD
something
had the
about.
restaurant. KD had the restaurant. It was a good vibe. I went in there, ate once. It was a good vibe for OKC because it was like you found something.
They said they named a crab leg dish after KD after his legs. Not just shocking. It was KD's crab legs. But no. But what I'm saying is like I don't know if that town can ever get. They had 4 or 5 MVPs walk through there, G.
Yeah, they had PG. They had Melo. They had CP. They had KD, James, Russ.
Yeah, in the past 12 years,
Yeah,
they only been down 1.5 years, maybe, or half a season, dog.
yeah, yeah. The new crew. They got something with the new crew. They got some
They
new
got
crew.
to. No, the new crew is waiting. I just don't know if the city's ready to catch up to all that. I feel as though, like, I'm not saying OKC is not doing their job. I feel as though, like, it'll take the organization to help build that whole
What's
area or that.
what's outside of the football team? What's the difference between Indiana and OKC?
Bro, Indiana's a basketball state, dog.
Facts.
That really matters. Them having a
Okay.
football team really matters because it like when you sit there, the stadium for basketball is here. The football stadium's right over there. You're building communities. You're building
Yeah.
70, 80,000. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like at very least, when you're adding all that up, it's like no disrespect. Shout out to the 21C hotel, but like they don't even have no 4 or 5. I don't know what it takes to build an economy, but shit, Cleveland was cracking with one dude.
Cleveland was cracking.
You understand? Cleveland was cracking with Ricky Davis. Cleveland was cracking with Terrell Brandon and Sean Kemp. And Cleveland just got street like 7-8 years ago. So I'm trying to figure out, like, you understand what I'm saying?
I hear you.
And that's Cleveland. Detroit was cracking. Like, you didn't realize Detroit was so dangerous until you were like, oh, shit, all my shit gone.
This is true. We weren't in Detroit. I didn't realize that Detroit, the Pistons that I played against, wasn't in Detroit at all.
Yeah, it was in Arlington.
Like, I didn't realize Auburn Hills was that far out until we played in downtown Detroit. I'm like, oh, this is Detroit.
No, now that's how Detroit was looking. That's how OKC was looking. Like how Detroit was looking. Exactly like that. So I just don't know how a team can add value in that sense. I feel like it's going to take a whole downtown, whole vibe,
I feel like winning cures it all. That's what I'm saying. And because that's how we got here. I'm saying, do you go that far over the luxury tax when you're in this moment where you just have a moment where you can keep winning? You just keep paying the tax. And with that type of governorship group, their pockets are deep.
Yeah, it's a joke to them, G. They literally is a joke, bro. With that type, them dudes with that type of money, bro, tax rate, they probably got tax rate off cheat codes like niggas got like Grand Theft Auto cheat codes, G. Like, you going 100%. Over a tax to do braggadocious shit? Like, sure, here we go, bro. Yeah. This is my team. Yeah. Like, and you have to win. I think after you go through a couple years of bad spells, I think anybody's like, nah, I need this field for 4 or 5 years, and we'll tone it down.